Hello guys, my name is Andres. So this video is not planned at all. I was at the gym and I've seen a lot of Tesla reviews, specifically 2012, 2015, 2016, early 2016 model Tesla Model S's, and they're really intriguing because I just recently purchased a 2016 Tesla Model S. This is the 85D kilowatt battery, and I've never purchased an EV vehicle before, so obviously I've done my research and learned just a little bit more about Teslas and EV in general. But I wanted to give you my honest ownership of this vehicle. I've owned it since the 2nd of June, so almost about 4 months now. And this is the again 2016 Tesla Model S 85D, and I'm just gonna let you know just the ownership on how it's treating me, the reliability, and just the kind of maintenance I've had to do since owning the vehicle. Now, again, the paint is black obsidian metallic. I have the 19-inch rims, the Olay rims. So right now, the cabin overheat is on, so you might not. That's what that noise is. So if the audio is kind of discouraged, apologize for that. But the paint is overall pretty good. One of the biggest things that I'm quite confused on as far as the maintenance, I would say it at the end. It's worth staying towards the end. It has to do with the MCU. But again, beautiful car. I actually bought this vehicle at a third-party dealership. There's some things that they told me about the vehicle, some things I had to find out later on, having ownership of the vehicle. But this is the key. Pretty nice. I dropped it once, so it has a little mark. But again, one thing I've noticed when I'm driving is I get like eyes on me. It's a beautiful car, you know. It's doesn't look too outdated. The body is relatively the same as the newer models. It's got a couple minor scratches and a couple damages, like this sensor's pushed in for some reason. The rim, this one's pretty decent. I think this is the one with the most damage. It's got a couple scuffs, but nothing that I can't fix. I put some new Mercedes wheel caps, I think that's what you call them, tire caps, TPMS caps. It's got a couple minor cosmetic issues, like this dent right here. The chrome's kind of fading out. It's got a thing over there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Open yourself on the front. So when I bought this vehicle, actually the third-party dealership, they actually bought this vehicle at an auction. It was rear-ended, and so it was the insurance company informed it as a total loss. And so, if you guys know, when Tesla's considered a total loss, they disabled the supercharger. So I have an appointment with Tesla on the 19th of September to get the battery checked out and the high voltages. I think it's going to run me like $2,000. So that's that. Headlights are in decent shape. Not too many oxidation. This rim's kind of scuffed up, but nothing too major. I just cleaned this car yesterday. Again, it's in good shape. It's got a couple of dings and nothing too major. Again, this rim's kind of scuffed up. You know, these brake calipers used to be black, but I guess over time they've oxidized, and I'm not too concerned about that. I kind of like the way it looks now. Previously, the previous owner had like red stickers on them. I don't think it looks too great, so I took those off. So again, the car was rear-ended, and so the people, it wasn't a Tesla, official Tesla, that put the car back. Some other third party. They didn't do such a good job from an owner's perspective, but anybody who else sees the vehicles, they're not going to notice that. This trim was like not here. The right, so my phone died, so I had to get my other phone. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to put both of those videos together. But anyways, I don't even know if you can do that, but I'll try. But like I said, I ordered this off of Amazon. Just put that there. I had a really trouble with this charge port. It kept making noises. I think the code was CP041. Just kept making noises, and so they replaced that for me. They did say that upon purchasing the vehicle that they were going to change that for me. But let's go inside the vehicle and check out the condition. I need to get some tints, but you know, music is playing. But like I said, overall the condition of the vehicle is pretty good. I think the people, the dealership, I think they had a dog, because you know, obviously when you're a dealership, you're gonna test drive the vehicles and probably gonna use them for your own personal usage. But as you can tell, this looks like a dog was sitting in the back here, and you know, if you look underneath these mats, it has pet hair, so for sure a dog's been on the back of the seat. But again, the condition of the vehicle is pretty good. Now, the reason why I went with this vehicle is because again, the refresh on the front bumper, but also it's black chrome. I kind of like the color. It's got the piano decor, which I love. Black Nappa leather, and it does have the panoramic roof, which I like. Beautiful. Now this handle, I'm sure you guys know that the door handles in these models these years tend to stop working. This one stopped working for me about a month ago, so it's gonna be like a $40 fix. I'm gonna get that fixed on the 19th of September. Again, pretty good shape. I'm gonna replace this to the newer steering wheel, the yoke. That's gonna come. It has 172,000 kilometers on it, so that's equivalent to like 103,000 miles, I believe. Again, pretty good condition. It's got the second generation of seats. It's got the ultra high fidelity sound. I'll show that in a minute. Nappa leather, Alcantara all around. I mean, this thing is fully loaded. I believe the only thing it doesn't have is the third row seats, which you gotta pay extra, but I really don't need that because I don't have I wouldn't find no usage. And I don't think if you have the third row seat, you will have the high fidelity sound. So it's a win on me. Here's the front storage space. It's pretty nice. Washer fluid. As far as maintenance, I had a recall on the front latch. That passed, but I haven't paid for any maintenance at all, honestly. Again, I only had ownership of the vehicle for 3 months, but I do have maintenance coming up on the 19th. So the door handles, the rear brake light, I need to get that fixed on the back here. But that's pretty much it. And then I think I said the door handles, the battery pack. And the panoramic roof only opens 55%, so I gotta get that checked out. Doesn't open to 100%. Again, has the high fidelity sound. Pretty nice storage space. I keep my gym equipment back here for, you know, a little privacy. It didn't come with the Parmit, I think it's called, the privacy. So I gotta get the privacy shade. So I gotta get that. Maybe I won't, you know, once I get the tints on the vehicle. Again, it has the rear damage on the vehicle, so it doesn't have the plastic piece. At times when it does like heavy rain, when there's heavy rain, or if I wash the vehicle, there's water that seeps in, but nothing too major. I get that fixed. I'm sure I get something to do with the trim. Speaking of trim, I had to get a trim there because that piece wasn't there. Overall, the power gate opens and closes. It's power operated, obviously. I'm gonna get some rear LED, what do you call it, those things there, parking lights, whatever you call them. But again, this car is treating me good. This handle hasn't failed yet. Piano, again, decor. I love this vehicle. And the weirdest thing about this vehicle, I said towards the beginning of the vehicle, the beginning of the video I was going to say, is they actually gave me a brand new MCU upgrade 2. Now this had previously the MCU 1, which is Tegra, I believe. Now has Dell or whatever the MCU 2 computer is. and it's a $1,500 upgrade, and they gave it to me for free, which is the craziest thing ever. I don't know if that's just because it's a recall, and they're also actually going to give me a free center console premium upgrade. So if you guys know what that's about and why they're giving that for me for free, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, because I have no idea. In the invoice, it literally says $0. So before, when I purchased this car, there was like a bubbles, and I thought like that was part of the vehicle because it had like a rain effect to it. And it's like, no, it's like that's the lamination or whatever, that's the screen coming out of whatever. So they gave me a brand new gauge screen, then they gave me a brand new middle gauge middle screen. So that's pretty cool. So I can watch YouTube, and I'm sure you guys know all the benefits of upgrading from MCU 1 to MCU 2. So I'm not sure why I got that for free. That's the weirdest thing ever. Again, it's like a $1,500 option upgrade. But I don't know, if you guys just tell me why they gave that to me for free, I would really appreciate that. And again, this upcoming appointment, they're going to give me the free premium center console. But again, all in all, it's a great vehicle. It's really quiet. These tires are Atlas. The car is super quiet. I'd say the only thing that is loud inside the cabin is like the wind noise on the driver's side. I'm sure there's some sealant work I got to do. And again, back to the supercharger. I can't supercharge this vehicle unless they check the battery. And so I had to use level 1, level 2 charges, which is really inconvenient. But again, I haven't had to pay for gas. So I usually leave it overnight at a park, let it charge, you know. But all in all, it's a really great vehicle. I got to get that grill fixed. Other than that, that's my unprofessional car review, I guess. Again, this wasn't planned, but thought I'd take a little bit moment of my time and explain to you guys just the ownership of past 3-4 months of this car. So what do I regret buying this car? Not at all. Once I get that supercharger, everything will be convenient. Again, there's little minor cosmetics here and there. When they bought this car in auction, I believe they bought it for $22,000. That was the final bid. And they sold it to me at the dealership for $15,000, $16,000, just to round things up, plus fees and dealership fees. So $16,000 for a $100,000 car, or $110,000 car that sold in 2016 with all premium packages and with this condition, and you know, panoramic roof, and you know, the premium lights and everything. I think it was quite a good steal. Hardly no maintenance at all, remember? And so if you're looking to get a Tesla, definitely do your research, see if there's any previous accidents before. I knew there was previous accidents before on this vehicle, but I didn't think it was going to affect like the supercharging, and that's part of, you know, EVs, you know. So again, I came from a Honda 2005 Honda Civic to a 2016 Tesla Model S. So this is like the newest car I've ever owned, and actually the lowest mileage car I've ever owned. The Honda was 2014, but we're not talking about, sorry, the Honda was 140,000 miles, but we're not talking about Hondas here. We're talking about this beauty. But again, beautiful car. If you're thinking about getting a Tesla, definitely do your research. This is a one-owner vehicle. I think it was a woman, so she took good care of it. So again, go for it if you're looking to get older Teslas. They're definitely really premium cars. They look stylish. They still look great. But yeah, thanks for watching, and have a great day.